Meet this incredible man, Vikram Yadav, who is 78 years old, but his body and energy completely break the usual notions of age. He looks like time just hasn't become the rule for him. There is no heaviness in his movements and no fatigue in his behavior, which is usually associated with aging. And the most important thing is that he is not trying to rejuvenate himself. Vikram Yadav simply lives in such a way that his daily habits themselves keep his body in a working, lively state. There is no magic or extremes here, only a lifestyle that is accessible to everyone. Watch the video to the end and we will reveal his main principles of life, thanks to which he looks and feels young and active. So let's get started. Let's start with the most obvious, but at the same time the most underestimated factor, his constant contact with the external environment. Vikram Yadav spends most of his time outside. These are not out of necessity walks or rare grocery shopping trips. It is a way of life where the sun, air, light, and movement become the background of all existence. And here lies the key point that most people lose. The human body is not designed to live in artificial lighting and enclosed spaces 24/7. When a person is constantly indoors, his biological rhythms begin to out of sync. Hormone production is disrupted, sleep quality decreases, and tissue repair worsens. In this context, the sun is not just a source of vitamin D. This is a signal for the body. This is the setting of the internal clock. It is a regulator of the immune system and metabolism. And regular exposure to the sun does something that no supplement can replace. It turns on the body's natural processes in the right mode. But it's not just that he gets the sun that matters. The important thing is that it happens daily and naturally, without effort and special procedures. His body doesn't wait for the perfect moment. It lives in constant adaptation. And adaptation, as you know, is one of the main factors of longevity. Now let's move on to what usually causes the most surprise. Vikram Yadav trains mainly the body and arms. At first glance, this may seem like an incomplete approach, but if you look deeper, it becomes clear that this is not an accident, but a very pragmatic strategy. The body is the center of body stability. These are the muscles that hold the spine, protect internal organs, shape posture, and directly affect how a person moves, breathes, and even thinks. When the body is strong, the body becomes economical. It spends less energy on simple movements, overloads joints less, and compensates for weaknesses less. Hands are a functional independence. At the age of 78, arm strength often becomes the boundary between independence and dependence. The ability to lift, hold, transfer, open, and lean on is not about sports, it's about the quality of life. But there is another fact that is often overlooked. Upper body training improves blood circulation in the brain and stimulates the nervous system. This means that strength training in this area works not only on muscles, but also on cognitive stability. Next comes perhaps the most underrated element of his lifestyle, the simple food he cooks himself. There is a principle in this that is rarely discussed directly. Control over what you eat is more important than an ideal diet. When a person cooks by himself, he automatically removes randomness from the food. He sees the ingredients. He understands how much he eats. He doesn't live in a regime of hidden calories, added sugar, industrial fats, and flavor enhancers. Simple food is not about poor taste. It's about predictability for the body. The less chaos there is in the diet, the more stable the hormones work, the easier it is for digestion, and the fewer inflammatory processes in the body. As we age, chronic inflammation becomes one of the key factors of aging, and simple, understandable food reduces this internal fire, which imperceptibly destroys the body for years. But there is another important point. When a person cooks himself, he remains connected with the process of nutrition. He doesn't consume food as a random product. He participates in its creation. And this involvement even affects how the body assimilates food. And finally, what unites all this into a single system is its internal state. Vikram Yadav practices spiritual practices and maintains a strong inner core. But it's important not to reduce it to abstract words. This is not about religion or philosophy as a theory. It's about the nervous system. When a person regularly works with his inner state through breathing, concentration, meditation, or other practices, he literally reduces the level of chronic stress. And chronic stress is one of the fastest accelerators of aging. Stress destroys sleep. Stress increases the level of inflammation. Stress affects the heart, blood vessels, and hormones. And the most dangerous thing is that it becomes a background that a person stops noticing. The calm that is formed through practice is not a pleasant state. This is the physiological defense of the body. Longevity is not a set of individual habits. This is the consistency between the body, the environment, and the psyche. You can stay in the sun but live under stress, and the effect will be partially lost. You can eat right but not move, and your body will weaken. You can train but live in a chaotic mode, and your recovery will be disrupted. Or you can build a system where each action supports the other. In the case of Vikram Yadav, we see exactly this. It receives natural light and regulates biological rhythms. It supports the functional strength of the body while maintaining independence. He eats simply and predictably, reducing the internal stress on the body. It stabilizes the nervous system through internal practices, reducing the main factor of aging, chronic stress. And all this together creates not the secret of youth, but an environment in which aging slows down naturally. The most important thing here is not to try to copy his life literally. It is important to see the principle. The body does not age chaotically. It reacts to the environment and how it is treated on a daily basis. Vikram Yadav's story is valuable not because it is unique, but because it shows how predictably the body responds to the right conditions. And after that, the question becomes not, how does he live like this? But another, which of these conditions can you apply to your life today? Friends, what do you think about this man? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video, which has now appeared on your screen.